been quite some time since I was this excited about a set of matches. The Nittany Lion Wrestling Club, along with Rokfin, is putting on a live event going on September 19th. That's right, your favorite Penn State wrestlers, my favorite Penn State wrestlers, are going to be going up against pretty much the world, well, I guess national guys, but some exciting matches. We're going to talk all about that today. So, who is wrestling? Let's stop stalling and start talking wrestling. What's going on, wrestling fans? My name's Josiah, and I am a super big Penn State wrestling fan, and the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club is putting on such a great set of matches this September 19th. That's going down at 8 p.m. Now, this is a live event on Rokfin. I will have it linked down in the description below. But I want to talk about the matches that are going to happen. And this is the full card of matches you can see right here. We're going to go down, just talk about some of the exciting matches here. This is everything set. Things may change due to the situation right now going on in the world. You know, you never know who may not be able to make it. Knock on wood, everybody is healthy and ready to wrestle. And man, my favorite wrestlers are getting to wrestle in this event, which I'm super stoked for. Obviously, this is a freestyle event, starting off with Bo Nickel and Alex Deeringer. These are both three-time NCAA champs going at it at 86 kilos. Now, this is super exciting because Deeringer has a little bit more, I guess, freestyle success than Bo Nickel. I guess he's a little bit older, but he is yet to make a senior world team, just kind of falling to Dake. But while Bo Nickel, while he did fall to Jaden Cox last year, is obviously looking to make another world team, Olympic team this upcoming year. But he did have some success on the U23 cycle. He ended up becoming a U23 champ. And, you know, we could see, I mean, we're just going to see a great match here. And then we move on to the big guys. The big guys here, of course, I'm talking about Kyle Snyder and Mike Macavello. These two here, Snyder, Olympic and NCAA champion. Macavello, an NC State champion, NCAA champion. Wow. These guys are going to duke it out. Now, Snyder, obviously, you know, originally from Ohio State, going to the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club from Ohio RTC, and is representing, he's going to be representing that Nittany Lion Wrestling Club singlet for these big guys. This should be an exciting matchup. Looking now at 79 kilos, and I'm going to bring up these matches yet again just to show you who exactly is wrestling. Jason Nolf and David McFadden. Now, this is another exciting match because these guys have they've already wrestled this summer. McFadden and Nolf have already wrestled in two events this summer, individual events. Of course, Nolf wrestled at the Rumble on the Rooftop, where he was able to beat Jordan Oliver, and then David McFadden wrestled at the Wrestling Underground, where he was able to secure a win. So this is almost like, you know, winner and winner of these two different events going head-to-head in this Nittany Lion Wrestling Club event. Both have had some international success, but really both coming out of college haven't seen a crazy ton of success. So this is going to be a really good factor. We're going to see what happens when these two go down. And then we talk about Zane and Alec Pantaleo going at 65 kilos. Rutherford, an NCAA champ, Pantaleo, an All-American. Zane, my personal favorite wrestler of all time. I can't wait to see him wrestle. We know we've seen Zane have some success just nationally and in freestyle, making two world teams, beating Yanni last year. Pantaleo, a junior world team member, and placing at the Senior Open. We're going to see a good match here at 65 kilos, and that will move us on to 57 with Thomas Gilman and Darian Cruz. And I'm just kind of going by the match order that these were released in. I don't necessarily know that this will be the order that they're wrestled in. But we will find out that kind of card, exactly what will happen in the upcoming week. But Thomas Gilman and Darian Cruz, these two have some history. These two have some serious history. Wrestling, I believe, for the first time, or at least one time, in the NCAA championships, where Cruz actually defeated Gilman at 2017 NCAA semis. That's when that match happened, 2017. But then Gilman was able to get a little bit of revenge when he beat him to make the world team just a little bit later. Now, these two, you know, they've got some tension going on, and we're going to see that come out again. First time we're going to see Thomas Gilman donning the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club singlet. That's going to be something very different that we are not used to. And that moves us on to 125 kilos, where we have two different matches going on. The first of this is Nick Neville's and Jordan Wood, which should be an interesting match. We've seen actually a couple of these heavyweights kind of mixing with each other. Neville's is a guy who defeated Hamida in the past at Senior Nationals. Wood is a All-American out of Lehigh. Of course, Neville's is also an All-American from Penn State. And then the other 125 kilo match we have is Kirkfleet and Hamida. Now, Hamida is an All-American out of Maryland, and Kirkfleet has yet to wrestle in college. So he is the young buck on this entire totem pole. Cadet world champ, junior world team member. He's had some success in freestyle and internationally, kind of on a younger level, but we'll see how he does kind of on the senior level going up against Hamida now. And Kirkfleet has yet to prove himself. This may be the stage where he's able to do it. And the other cool thing is we're going to see some extra matches. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Mark Hall wrestle because he pulled out of the Wrestling Underground with an injury. But we are supposedly supposed to see Vincenzo Joseph wrestle, which should be a great match there. Nothing lined up yet, but he is supposed to wrestle. Malik Amin, Dominic Abinator. We're going to see some great women's matches here with Jennifer Page and Desiree Zavala, as well as Jane Valencia and Lauren Louvre. So, I mean, we're going to see some great matches here. I'm excited that we have some women's matches on the card. Those are always exciting to watch. The Nittany Lion Wrestling Club and Rokfin are just putting together a phenomenal matchup. Again, the link to watch it, I'll have everything linked, the information down in the description below on Rokfin. But man, which match are you the most excited to watch? Mine is probably has to be Nickel and Deeringer, even though Zane's one of my favorite wrestlers. I also am a big Bo Nickel fan, so please let me know below.